Hi everyone, Jonas Cain here with #Positivity, here to tell you a little story about the Rubik's Cube. Up until recently, my best time with solving the cube was just about 30 years. The reason it took me 30 years is because for the first 29 years, I avoided this thing because it was too difficult. And because we don't like to face things that are difficult, I avoided this thing like the plague. However, when I turned 30, I realized that just because something is difficult, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't try. It just means that maybe we have to find another way, or we have to work harder. So whatever the case may be, after 30 years, I finally figured out how to solve this thing. And now I can do things like that. Now, granted, I was the one who mixed up this cube, so I had a better idea of what turns to make. When you invite me to speak at your school or your company, to do an assembly, a workshop, maybe a keynote presentation, I will give this cube to one of you. You will mix it up, and then I will solve it right in front of you. Now, the only way that I was able to do this is by finding a way so I could persevere, which is what today's magic word is. It's perseverance. How do we persevere with things that matter, with things that perhaps are difficult, and things that we'd rather not face? The way that I did it is I made it fun, and I made it accessible. I made it easy. I made it fun by turning it into a little game. Every day, I tried to see if I could solve it a little bit faster and a little bit faster. So I became in a competition with myself. Now, the way that I made it accessible and easy is, if you take a look at my desk here, I have 10 Rubik's Cubes sitting on my desk. Now, as you can see, they're already solved, because I already solved them today. But what I do at the end of each day is I mix up all the cubes. I just mix them up, and then I set them down on my desk so that the next day when I come in the morning, the first thing I see are 10 Rubik's Cubes not solved. So I get out my timer on my phone, I press start, and I just bang, 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 bang. I solve each of those cubes. And each solve, it's a little bit challenging because each cube is mixed up a little bit different. But by the end of each day, I have solved 10 Rubik's Cubes every single day. So now, not only is it fun, I'm challenging myself, but it's easy because I set myself up for success by making it something that's in my face and I cannot ignore. The question becomes, what can you do to make what's difficult in your life, but what is important for you to face? How do you make it more fun? How do you make it more engaging? How do you make it something that you might actually look forward to doing? And then the next question is, what can you do to make it easy, to make it accessible, so that every day you are reminded to participate and engage in whatever it is you're trying to work on. Until next time, my name is Jonas Cain. Stay positive.